What's good with you, YouTube? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, and basically living their lives. All right. Now, today, if you heard the news reports and if you heard the Twitter for people saying that the Lakers should trade to get Kyrie Irving. Now, I'm wondering, are the Lakers fans really want Kyrie Irving on their team? Are they ready for LeBron James and Kyrie Irving team up once again? And does LeBron and Kyrie Irving want to play together again? And if Kyrie Irving would come to the Lakers, will LeBron let him run the show and be the backup and be the second fiddle? That's a lot of questions to ask right there. But the Kyrie Irving says he he planned on re-signing with the Brooklyn Nets, but and it, but are the Brooklyn Nets willing to do a sign and trade with the Los Angeles Lakers? Because if you trade for Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets are gonna want something back. Now, they said the Lakers to trade Anthony Davis for Kyrie Irving. So you talking about a Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis team up with Ben Simmons? Wow. And if you trade is Lakers trade for Kyrie Irving, yeah, you get Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, and maybe even still have Westbrook on that team. But the thing you got to ask though is, does Kyrie Irving want to go to the West? Does he want to play with LeBron James once again? Because remember, he had to be traded when he found out LeBron was trying to trade him for Chris Paul, and Kyrie Irving wasn't too happy about that. So the main question you got asked: if you do trade for Kyrie Irving, can LeBron James and Kyrie Irving coexist? Can they let the pass behind them and play together as a unit? And you got one that can Kyrie Irving stay healthy for a whole season? Cause and another question you got asked: who do Kyrie Irving prefer playing with, Kevin Durant or LeBron James? If you give Kyrie Irving another max contract, are you and LeBron retires? Are you want do the Lakers want to build a team around Kyrie Irving? Are they willing to after LeBron leaves, let Kyrie Irving try to lead the team by himself? Because you gonna need some young pieces around Kyrie Irving, probably even veteran pieces. Because once LeBron leaves, then what? Now the whole Anthony Davis trade for Anthony Davis. Now that'd be a good fit. Now if Anthony Davis got traded to the Brooklyn Nets, whew, that'd be something if he can stay healthy for a whole season. Then you have to worry about Anthony Davis probably down low, KD and Ben Simmons, 3, 6, 10 guys. Now that'd be a dangerous lineup right there. AD, KD, and Ben Simmons, if he's able willing to if he's able to play. But the question got asked, if that was to happen, can Steve Nash coach that team up to to lead them to a deep playoff run? Can that team with KD and with Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant get by Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat? But now, I also want to talk about something else real quick before I get back to KD Kyrie situation. Now, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. If y'all remember Kevin Samuels, he was the guy who gave that great advice on relationship, how to get in one, how to handle relationship. What like I listen to the man every now and then. I never I never really paid attention to him, but the way that certain people on social media is acting right now is celebrating this man's death sick. How you I understand you never did agree with what he was always saying, but the man just lost his life and you want to celebrate that, saying he got what he deserves. Y'all are sick, man, for acting that way. He don't deserve that. His family don't deserve that. This man did have a family. This man did have kids out there. And you on social media talking bad about this man, talking about what a it's it's talking about how much you didn't dislike this man. Talking about he died alone. Just because you did not agree with anything he said, don't mean you have to treat him like that. Seriously, don't. Because say that was a family member of yours, would you act the same way? A friend of yours, would you act the same way? Like you gotta give this man proper respect. This man lost his life. Lost his life. God felt they were timing him to go home. That's what he felt like. He had a heart. He had he had cardiac arrest and moved on and went home to God. And for you to be celebrating that man's death is like sick. It's sick. It should not be that way. He don't he, he don't deserve that. Like it's not right. I understand some of y'all did not get along with him. Y'all did not like the way he was how he was speaking the truth about certain things. How he always had a right to speak his mind on certain topics. Y'all didn't like that. But for you to sit up there, celebrate the man's death is sick. Y'all should not be doing that in the first place. Let that man rest in peace. Let the man rest in peace. Let the man family grieve in peace. Like y'all trying to make a profit off the man's death right now, and I can't believe y'all doing that right now. Y'all trying to make a profit off that. See, he's not the only person who ever spoke like that. It's a lot of YouTubers who spoke like that, who think that same way. But for him, since he was part of the mainstream media, you want to attack it. You always want. You never did like what he was saying, what was coming out of his mouth. Y'all want to always attack him for not basically bowing down to y'all. So that's all I wanted to say on the whole Kevin Samuels thing. So rest in peace to him. I'm sorry he lost his life. That should not happen. Hopefully he's in a better place now. But back on the whole Kyrie Irving thing. Lakers fans, do you really want like do you really want Kyrie Irving on your team? Do you really want him to basically be the Lakers savior? Because the minute he don't go out there and put up 30 points, y'all gonna get on his neck, get on his head, talking about you making LeBron James look bad. Because the moment if he does land on the Lakers, the first thing that's gonna come out the y'all mouth is, "Oh, Lakers win championship. We got Kyrie Irving. We're gonna win championship." Because y'all expectations gonna be a high standard. Oh, don't worry, we got Kyrie Irving. We can win with Kyrie Irving. Let me see what's going on. So I'm just saying. So I was hoping we had more people up there. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it y'all with this. If Kyrie Irving comes to the Lakers and he goes out there and outplays LeBron James, y'all gotta show him a lot of respect. Show him the respect he rightly deserves. Don't be hating on him the minute he have games out there where he don't put up 20 plus points. Salute, James. Shoot. Let me see if my man James want to come in real quick. But all I'm saying is, if Kyrie ever ends up playing with LeBron, what up,
Salute,
James?
baby. What's up with it, baby? Salute to you, my brother.
Yeah, yeah, you probably heard this today, man. They talking about to the Brooklyn Nets trade Kyrie Irving for Anthony Davis.
Why would they do that?
Because they
Because if you
they
think
think
about it, the reason why you shouldn't do that because Kyrie he got a lot going on this play personally wise, and then he injury prone. So you already got an injury prone person. So why would you trade it for an injury prone person? And then even though they won a championship in Cleveland, that don't mean it's gonna work now. You know what I mean? Like the pieces might not mix. They don't have the piece that they had in Cleveland. Defensive minded players like JR, what his name is, Iman Shepard. And then you had other dudes that was Tristan Thomas type defenders that's gonna go up in there and just play hard and scrap for the points. You know, you ain't looking to score, but you get scrap points. Then if the nigga do leave you open, bam, I'm gonna shoot the three right quick. Bop. So, you know, man, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do. And if I was Kyrie, why go fuck with the nigga after you left him? That's when I don't be understanding about these niggas. If I don't fuck with you, dog, I don't fuck with you now. We can make amends, But all that, yeah, we hanging under each other and all that, man. No, indeed, no. I don't trust you, but I'm gonna forgive you. You just stay over there and I stay over here. That's all. We want something together. That don't mean we could. Everybody always trying to rekindle some shit. That shit don't always work like that, man. It's just best you fucking move on and build your own shit. Cause then they gonna say, "Oh, you went over there. If y'all win the game, or whatever. You can't win without LeBron." Boy, you don't want that hanging over your fucking head. LeBron can't win without you because he ain't win shit till you came. So it could go both ways, man. Like I'm just saying.
Man, I'm just saying he don't want to go over there because if he goes over there and he don't have no like he had two bad games, they're gonna say, "Oh, this was the worst trade in history. Like it was a waste of time." Because why you gonna go over there and they're gonna blame you for every time the Lakers lose? They ain't gonna
No,
say it.
no, you know what the trip part about this? LeBron had a championship before he went to Kyrie. But the only reason why he went back home because he saw Kyrie was a real dog at that shit. He could handle the rock. He could get his shot up any kind of way. He could get in the plane and eat. So when LeBron went over there, you went over there to win with that man. But when that man got hurt, that goes to show you couldn't win without him because you had a 2-1 lead after that man got hurt in that first game. And you blowed that shit. You got gas for whatever reason. I don't know. That's why I call him a role player. But anyway, dog, you cannot do that shit again, dog. That's just like a broken picture. We seen that already. We seen it. Now who you gonna give up AD and Brooklyn on Brooklyn might ask for it. Now you telling me you gonna put 2 7-footers on the same team and nah. That shit ain't gonna work neither. Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis? No way. Anthony Davis already saw. We thought Kyrie was missing games. Only let that nigga get hurt.
Oh, breaking news, James.
What?
Joel Embiid playing tonight.
That don't mean shit. Give a fuck.
Like I see it, man. The way the field looking though, man. I think y'all gonna sweep them.
Nah, at the end of the day, they ain't gotta play. He could play and he ain't gonna play. I still feel like we deeper than them. They don't got no bench to compete with us, man. And everybody know that, but they still hanging their head on that one system player. Kevin Durant, the highest order, Joel Embiid. All these old weak ass niggas, man. Them niggas weak as cheese. Them niggas need a team around them. They need a super team for the high elite players. And it goes to show you why these niggas out here stacking the deck the way they're doing. Because they can't win by themselves. They can't win with a normal team. They can't win with good role players. That's why I'm mad at Luka Doncic right now. You gave one of them games up. If you let them with it and Bronson feel the ball, whether they miss or not, let them get in the flow of the game. Let them get their shots up. But the more you freeze them out because you trying to think you got to do it by yourself, go for that 4 nickel, them dudes ain't getting off. Them dudes can't get in no fucking rhythm. 4 7 shots, 8 shots, 10 shots ain't gonna get it for them dudes. Them dudes are shooters like you. They need more touches just like you. So Luka went back with that ISO shit. They gonna get swept. Swept if they keep doing that shit. And then, like I said, to get back on that
Yeah,
Kyrie.
I told people for that series start, Luka gonna get a lot of points, but they're gonna lose in that fourth quarter because that ISO basketball don't work.
Yeah, that shit don't work. I been told them niggas that. You gotta move that rock. Just
And
don't get caught with it. You gotta move that rock. Just don't get caught with it. If you catch what I'm saying. What I'm just
and
saying. That's just
and
like a
money
real life.
and people getting hyped and those people are getting hyped with Luka getting all these buckets, getting all these points. Like Monty, they still gonna lose this game. Like they don't see it. Like Monty Williams know what he's doing. He playing. He's letting Luka get whatever he wants because he knows he can beat that team in the fourth quarter.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I like the way the playoffs going because it's new teams, new faces, and there's a lot of young teams. There's a lot of young teams out here that ain't backing down from the high powers. And I'm talking about the Kevin Durant's and Kyrie Irving, the ones who do have chips, who still trying to get them, but they doing it the wrong way. Look how Boston done built that team. They done switched the coaches in some of the high positions up top in the front office, but this about to be, if they get past Giannis now, because the series is 1-1. If they get past Giannis now, that's gonna be the four Eastern Conference Finals. At one of them times, they gonna break through and get to that championship and beat a nigga because defense win championships. That's what carried Miami so far. They play top five defense. Long as you in that top five, you championship material. I don't give a fuck who you got on your team. Because defense win championship. Now, I done seen the Detroit Pistons back in 2004 and '05 go back to back. They beat two of the best superstar tandems that we had in the game, and they beat them 4-1 because the defense. Don't sit here and tell me shooting threes is the all end all be all. Like that shit gonna help you win a chip. No way. That's why Steph Curry had to call Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant could get in that mid range. He could play back to the basket. He could pull up and dribble. He ain't got to just settle for threes like them niggas all game. And that's the end of the thing, dog. Like, I don't understand this era, dog. This era let the analytics fuck them up, dog. Work on your game, man. When you pump fake a nigga at the top of the key, get your ass in by that second circle that start the free throw. That's about to go to the free throw line. Hit that little 2018 footer with the free throw about 15 feet. Come on, man. You supposed to, that's free. Nigga don't almost want to go up in there and shoot those, but you'll stand there for free because the nigga ain't putting that D on your ass. You'll be quick to beg for a foul to get it for free though. But these niggas don't want to work with a nigga all in their ass, all in their hip. Got the hand contesting that shit. Now they begging for fouls, like flopping and shit, falling back like a nigga done slap him in their fucking mouth or something. Boy, this era weak, man. Lou,
Yeah,
this shit
I'm
pissed me off,
I'm
bro.
a dad through that, boy. Like, did you think Dylan Brooks deserved to get suspended for Game 3?
Yeah. Cause
Like,
he ain't had to do that. I'm gonna tell you why. The dude was already up. It ain't like you got no Vince Carter, no Dominique or Jordan Hops. You should have let that dude just lay that shit up. You swung when you cocked back and swung. Man, you ain't must go for the ball. You just cocked back and swung. You know, dog, ain't no fucking way. I wouldn't have did it me.
but James, sometimes when you going fast and playing being aggressive, I think he was trying to go for the ball, but he kind of missed
Lou,
and
I
did.
watched that play 1,000 times, bro. And that dude left hand was already up, damn near by the glass. And he jumped late anyway. The dude already blew by your ass. Just give it up, man. If you not no chase down artist with the house of a LeBron James, Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant type ass nigga, you ain't gonna get that block, man. You should just push him in his back. And then you would have really got kicked out because they didn't know that shit was intentional. So you try to make it seem like you was going for the ball, knowing you didn't have a fucking chance in hell to get that shit because Gary Payton got hot. That dude been took off on your ass. He already got you beat off the dribble, and then he about to go up and lay that shit up. That dude hit the back of his head, like the side, but towards the back part. Like he caught that nigga flush with the fucking muscle part, where you make a muscle and that bitch rock up. Man, that dude shouldn't even swung. You just let that man get them 2 points. That shit wouldn't have made no fucking difference. They still won the game, and they still would have had you. But at the end of the day, Dylan Brooks struggling. He got to find some kind of way to get going, not knowing that shit was gonna happen the way it happened. So accidents happen. But like I say, he shouldn't have never went for it. That's why I can't look at that as no real accident. That's not no basketball play. That dude already was damn near by the rim, about to lay that shit up on your ass. So you want to jump late and
It's
swing
kind of
like you swung?
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to me, James, because I grew up in the '80s and '90s. And I seen that constantly, time and time again when I
No, I
watched
understand
basketball.
that, but listen, I'm talking about the rules of the day. I'm with you on that. That's just a regular foul in our era. But we talking about in this era, how they play under their rules. That's a suspension. Period. I can't call it no other way. I'm a realist, Lou. We ain't talking about in our era. We talking about in this era. Should he be suspended under the rules that they have in the game today? That's a suspension. Point blank period. I don't care how you cut the cake. We could be old school. We could be new school. We could be blue school. Man, that shit was a flagrant two, and that's why they kicked his ass out.
Almost seems like you can say the same thing about Damon Green. Like,
Listen, they boycotted Draymond Green. It took Kiki Vanderway, whoever it was, but they should have been kicked Draymond Green. You know how many niggas even kicked it in the nuts already? How many times you gonna let that shit build up? Oh, that's his reputation. Oh, that's how he plays. No, that's not. But at the end of the day, he doing that to get a nigga's head because they know he trying to get a nigga thrown out for the antics he's starting. You know they ain't gonna never catch the first one. They always catch the second one. So they caught
yeah,
on to that
because
shit what he was
I'm
doing.
just
Then
saying
LeBron
if
bitch ass ratted on him. You heard what he said? Then he kicking people all in that fucking game. Why you gotta kick your leg like that? Like you got a fall away jump shot like you Luka Dirk Nowitzki. Bitch, you ain't even got no shot.
no, you don't. Like I'm just saying, you to spend Dylan Brooks, maybe I need to spend Damon Green for the bullshit he be pulling.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, Draymond. Now see what they say about Draymond. Let me tell you about that. They already hit him already, so they know he's supposed to be the heart and the quarterback of their team. That's why your boy. It wasn't intentional. It was just a basketball play. The dude ain't cockback like LeBron did. Your boy for Detroit. The dude was hustling for the ball, and his hand went out. And his shit wasn't even much bent like that. His shit was badly bent, and Draymond stuck his head up in there, which that's fucking rule number one. You don't do. Why is you that low anyway? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude hit him right with the elbow. Now he talking about no, it's just a repetition for. He crying like a hoe. He trying to cry for cause. You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't gonna work. It might work in this era, but man, that shit don't work all the time. Just go out there and play ball. Just if you're gonna hustle, hit the flow for it. You should have dove under that nigga arms and knocked it off his head. Then if you want that bitch that bad, but he trying to pest a nigga to get a foul to get them kicked out. But see that shit backfired on him. That's how I looked at that play. Now I may be wrong. That's why he went on that stand and he said what he said. Talking about a reputation call. Boy, nobody ain't worrying about you, boy. You ain't much no factor when it comes to scoring. You gonna need some
Now,
points at some point in the playoffs. These little dudes be shooting that thing.
the reason I like John Morant's game right now because he ain't settling for no jump shots. He going right at the Warriors right now. He said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna take this game over. I'm gonna go at the Warriors. I ain't trying to just settle for jump shots. Like y'all can't
That's the
stop
only
me
way to
from
beat them. They don't got no inside, Lou. Lou, what big man they got to stop you from eating in the paint?
nobody.
All right then. Ja Morant best attribute is driving to the basket, posterizing the nigga. You know, world star. You hear me? That boy put his boy. I'm talking about world star your ass in a heartbeat. So who gonna stop him from getting down there? He gonna blow by Draymond. They can send one pick in that boy in the paint, raising up like a 745. Easy. But at the end of the day, you got it. This what I think Golden State might do. Golden State gonna come out and try to play him like everybody played Giannis in the beginning before Giannis developed what he did. But now Giannis done bulked up to the point. That shit don't almost work. But Boston doing a good job. But Morant, he like more athletic than Giannis. You know what I mean? He more freakish. Like that nigga could torque his body and Giannis just go off pure strength like Shaq, the most dominant player in the league. That's why Shaq had that reign for that long. Nigga just couldn't stop him from getting to the basket. Don't talk about when he put that shoulder in your ass and hit that hook, or put that shoulder in your ass and then dunk on you and shove it down like he did Brad and all the rest of the fucking centers. Like, how can you stop that besides building the wall? Only reason why Giannis going through what he going through because he not down there with Shaq at. If Giannis played more on the block like Shaq did and get off that fucking ball, them niggas would be sweeping everybody. But no, what his name is? Mike Booty Hole.
Mike Budenholzer, man. Like
Mike
yeah,
Booty Hole, because that's what he is. Ass. That nigga don't know shit about basketball. You can tell.
I'm just saying like he down on the block. You like you one on one with Grant Williams. I'm like, take him to the hole, Giannis. What the
Thanks,
fuck are you
Lou.
doing?
He supposed to be on the block already calling for that shit. Face up, jab, boom. Because ain't
Like
nobody
you
gonna
let
stop
you
him. He quicker than any nigga down there. That's a mismatch when you go on that block and get like Duncan was, face up, or back him down, hit him with that quick spin and yam on him. Nobody can't stop this dude. Why he always gonna get the ball and do that LeBron shit? It's easy to stop that shit, dog. That's why when Boston did it the first two games, the first game they stopped doing it. That's why they lost. I sat there and watched that whole first quarter, and I was like, "Boy, if these people keep this up, them role players." That's what I say. Shut Giannis down and let them niggas beat you. Let the role players beat you. But Giannis still wound up with a triple double. But go look at his shooting. He took 25 shots to get 24, and in game two, he took 27 shots to get 28. Boy, that's shitty like a motherfucker. That's
I'm
shitty.
like I'm like you. Why are you letting that little nigga Grant Williams body you up? Like you can like you are what 7 foot 250 pounds of muscle. Like take that nigga to the block and down and dunk on his little ass. He is not that strong. And you one on one with him, what you're afraid to you can get right by him anytime you want, but you want to pass the ball. run a pick and roll, have your other guys shoot the ball. I'm like, be honest, if you would have been aggressive in that first half, y'all would have won that game too. He waited to the third quarter to start being aggressive. I'm like, this motherfucker right here.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. This right here, bro. That's why I say we need more coaching. Instead of pushing all the black coaches to assistants and making them dudes go to college who really got love for the game. Well, anytime Jawan Howard sit on that bench that long for Miami, he deserves a job in the NBA instead of at Michigan. Even, even Patrick Ewing. You're not even giving these dudes a chance who love the game, who know how to work on the game, who could give these centers and other positions the knowledge of the game to make it easy for them. But these dudes already know. I ain't about to do nothing anyway. I'm gonna just stay back and shoot a three. I'm gonna let the other nigga drive and kick it to me. Man, man, bro, that shit be getting tiresome, boy.
Jason,
That's why I
Jason
like
Kidd,
football.
Jason Kidd to be fucking the same shame on himself. He knows better than this. Jason Kidd played in the '90s. He played in the early 2000s. He knows better than this. He knows that he needs to tell Lucas ass, hey, you your fucking teammates. What the fuck are you doing?
Facts. I said that too. After the first game, I said, man, Luka cost them the game. Because they was getting blowed out, and everybody was talking about, oh, they about to blow them out. And I was saying to myself, because, I'm sitting there watching that bitch. I'm like, boy, these people going to come back, and they got a chance to win. They wind up losing that bitch by 7. They come back game 2, did the same thing all the way up to the third quarter and let loose in the fourth for whatever reason. Because Reggie Bullock was cooking. Then where they had it going with you, you froze all them niggas out. You got the help, but you just won't. The analytics fucking with him. And if he keep listening to them, only way he gonna win the championship if they push him and cheat for him, like they always do. Whoever the hottest nigga in the NBA, or they gonna rig that bitch for him. Oh, this the money right here. Or see, right now is Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Giannis taking that shit from the
That
KDs and the
like
Kyries and the Anthony Davis and the LeBron James. Giannis ain't having that shit. Giannis got a
you
taste of that
know,
fucking African champagne. That bitch said, I'm going back to Ain't Buntu house. We gonna party out there.
Too Raw had a video on these players missing games. He said the reason why these players don't want to play these games because they want to make sure they 100% so that they can go out there and put up at least 30 or plus points a game. Because if they don't do that, they ain't gonna make no more any endorphin deals and nothing like that. They want to prove that we did everything we could to go out there and win no games. No, y'all fucking did. If y'all more worried about points than trying to do the best thing for your team to get that win, then what the fuck you doing then? Just worry about your money, trying to make billions of dollars?
Yeah, this shit
No,
crazy, Lou. I ain't gonna lie. We just gotta look. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna support the game because we love it regardless. But it's just sometimes it just be hard to watch. You feel me? That's why I don't fuck with the super teams. I don't fuck with the big name teams or nothing. I'm from the underdog county. You hear me? County, like my county name underdog. And everybody I fuck with, either they break through or they don't. I'm still gonna fuck with them. Cause guess what? I know how hard it is when you got bitch ass niggas cheating the system. You ain't gonna never win. Especially when you got cops in your pocket. You gonna always win. That's just like having them in your pocket. Ain't no nigga around here about to eat. They gonna be sicking them on you while he getting all the money. Time you make a sale, they coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how these bitch ass niggas fumbling ball. And he think he fucking Batman. Boy, that shit ain't gonna work. Boy, we about to smoke these people out. Watch what I tell you. I want them to get one game because I want them to get one game with Embiid so they can see James Harden ain't shit, especially that nigga Atlanta. I don't want to hear all that shit. I told them nigga, man, we gonna slap these niggas in the face and send these bitches back where they come from. They liable to be standing there fucking with us because everywhere we go, we keep that heat on us. Like my RIP soldier. I keep that motherfucking heat on me. So you niggas better not come fucking with me. I keep that motherfucking heat on me. That nigga Ticket doing a video because They saying this chick right here who covering her face and why she showing one eye? That's that Illuminati shit. That was the last person they seen with Kevin Samuels.
Man, James, it made me sick in my stomach that you got these females out here celebrating a man's death right now.
Man, listen, man. I told you them hoes ain't shit. You better get down and lay down. You better get your own. I'm telling you, everybody getting their own. Ain't nobody everybody for self. That's how the government got you thinking. You don't need no help. You don't need no nigga. You don't need no girl. Go out here and get it to. Boy, you know how many females I see driving trucks and buses? I'm about to go get my CDL license. You heard me? That shit easy anyway.
I'm just, it's amazed a man just lost his life, and you got people who did not like what he was telling people that he celebrating the fact that he passed away. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like this man had a family, he got had loved ones that love him, and y'all celebrating the fact that he gone, dead and gone. What
Man, listen, I don't. Even when niggas did shit to us when we was out here rocking like that, nigga had to do what they do because it was either us or them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I know some niggas don't even much pray. Niggas just like fuck them niggas. But I know niggas who rock like that pray. That's why even Soldier Slim told you. That nigga said before I go kill a nigga, I gotta say a prayer. That's just respect, man. I don't want to do this shit, but this nigga done violated. If a nigga kicking your door, you gotta kill him, man. You don't want to, but that nigga gonna kill you, your kids, and everybody, man. I don't give a fuck about no nigga feelings. I'm lifting your ass right back up out this bitch. Tell me you can't shoot him in the back and up. Man, I don't want to hear all that. Cause if I let him go, he gonna go do it to somebody else. So I'm about to put it into this shit right now. Man, niggas gotta stop being scared, man. Niggas don't want to sit in jail, but they won't be gangsters. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Nigga don't want to do 60 days in jail. They ready to rat. And these niggas hold, man. That's why I stay by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, I
I
heard.
work
Yeah,
7 days a
I
week, and
heard.
I'm
Yeah,
telling niggas
I heard
personally
about
to
your.
stay out my
I
fucking
heard.
way, cause I ain't gonna come fuck with you like that.
Yeah, I heard about. I saw that story about that Cowboys on cornerback.
Man, listen, he done fucked himself. See, he's still fucking with the same people though. I almost know what happened, but I can tell he's still living that life. Now you got money. It only gonna get worse because you don't want to break that chain. Either move them niggas away from that life with you. It ain't like you can't do it.
They saying he's a snitch.
Man, listen, I don't put it past them niggas, man. Man, them niggas hold, boy, them niggas are right on their mom to get out of jail. I know niggas mama sitting in jail right now. Cause the nigga ain't no, ain't want to take his
Because
fucking
it's fun. It's like after he got done talking to the police, the next day, two guys can't turn themselves in, saying they the ones who did the shooting. What did he promise them if they turned themselves into the cops? He must have
man, listen.
promised.
What you gonna give him? Your career just started and you not even playing that much. It ain't like you get no big money. You know, you got that little two I think he went in the second round or something, or the third round. That's
Second round.
that's a little money, but nah, come on, man. You so when you get that, you gonna buy cars, houses, jewelry. You gonna go clubbing, make it rain. I don't know if you got a girl. You treating them niggas because you still hanging with them. That's more bills, nigga. That shit gonna go quick, boy. Ain't no fucking money. Like I said, you not even playing. You came in that bitch hurt. Nah, when you was getting a little burn, it was busting your ass. Then you got your feet under you a little bit. You dig? But then you couldn't get on the field still. You couldn't get on the field still. Tavon Diggs wasn't allowing it. But I always say put the nigga at cornerback. John Lewis from Michigan started playing out his mind. So we had Anthony Brown. He was getting cut in that Raiders game. He wasn't always getting cut. We needed him for the speed. He do play, but he just never looked back and knocked that bitch down. He a clumsy ass nigga to me. That's my only problem with Anthony Brown. He'll be a shut down corner. He'll have like between 5 and 7 intercepts if he just turn his fucking head a season. None of these niggas don't turn their head, but he got it bad. I'm talking about like
You
Usher.
got that right, because I be looking at some of these corners in the NFL, man. They talking about they shut down corners.
No,
Nigga,
they don't.
what? Where? Where are they
Niggas
shut
get their ass
down corners?
bust. Them niggas never
I
look for the
know what
ball.
a shut down corner look like.
Them niggas never look for the ball, Lou. That's why they always getting their fucking ass bust. Then they gotta convert the hole in the nigga, grabbing the nigga, tackling the nigga. You hear me? DJ Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Chase, Chase, Jamal Chase.
I know you saw some of no Bengal games this season, James.
Man, them dudes about to be off the chain. Watch,
Like
watch.
don't bet like when Cincinnati drafted your boy from Michigan this year, Michigan in the draft this year, I'm like, oh shit, oh
Cause
shit,
they
it's
lost
on
the
now.
receiver. They lost the tight end. So them niggas just about to go three wide and let Joe Maddox run wild on them. They gonna stretch that bitch out
No, they
like
got that
elastic.
safety. They got that safety from Michigan.
He nice. So you talking about Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you gotta understand. The dude from Ohio State, I forgot, Von Bell, he getting old. The dude base nice. He got about 7, 8 years under his belt. Say, but they right, Chad. They young though. They got at least 4 years under in this window right here. But I'm talking about with that back end. Cause Awuzie left the Cowboys. He holding it down. He played better with them than he did with us. Now I don't trust your boy though. The nigga Eli Apple, that nigga old rotten apple. Nigga be killing him. And he the one tried to rip the Saints and went to the Super Bowl and got his ass coach. Boy, the city was killing him on Instagram and Twitter, all that shit. I don't got none of that shit though. He tried to fuck over my city because he was getting his ass bust down there. Nigga ran his ass from down here talking about all that dumb ass shit. Nigga, you just can't play.
mm. And plus, I know you heard what Marquise Brown said. The reason why he left the Baltimore Ravens,
Why? What happened?
he left the Baltimore. He said the reason why he left the Baltimore Ravens because the offensive coordinator he did not get along with him. He didn't like the his play calling. He said it wasn't Lamar Jackson's fault. It's the offensive coordinator's fault for not calling enough passing plays.
Well,
I'm like,
listen. That comes from Lamar ability to be consistent throwing the ball. Like I'm telling you, he getting better and better. But dog,
I
he's a runner.
like to me, James. So I
He's a
I,
runner.
I kind of did question some of those play calling they ran this year.
But listen, let me ask you a question. I'm not putting this all on the mark. I put that on more the offensive coordinator because, like I said, they base that shit off of him running, option runs, doing shit stupid. Like even when he used to have them dudes wide open, that nigga overthrowing them bitches about 5, 6 yards. No bullshit. I was sitting there, I'm like, man, how the fuck you missed that? See, I come up on quarterbacks like Marino, Elway, Troy Aikman, one of the most accurate passes in the game still to this day. Go check the numbers. Dude been retired. I'm just saying, it ain't all about throwing that bitch hard or seeing how far you could throw. Put some touch on that. Anticipation. These niggas don't have none of the above. You got a few of them that got it, but look, they 7, 8, 10 years in the league. They don't know how to develop these players, dog, and they pushing niggas away who got the love for the game, who should be developing these niggas because they don't want to sell out for that money. They don't want bend over backwards for it. So them dudes take their little money from their career, go live on a farm, start a cattle, open up a restaurant, doing other shit instead of keep elevating these kids the right way. They running away, they running these legends away from the game. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's not fucking right,
like
dog.
some of these
That's not fucking right.
some of these quarterbacks today, I just don't understand why they don't throw the ball before the receiver get there. They almost seem like they wait till the receiver get there, then they
Well,
throw
that's
the
why it
ball.
should be big. You supposed to throw that nigga open. That's where the touching, that's where that touch come in at. Everything don't supposed to be in that bitch. But see if you Elway, Marino, Jeff George, niggas who Warren Moon, niggas who really had guns when I'm talking about slinging that bitch. But a lot of quarterbacks back then wasn't worrying about gunning. Them niggas will lead you, put something under that bitch because they done practice with you. They know what you can't do, they know what you can do. And if they can help you get better at what you can't do, they gonna show you that. Because quarterbacks know, look, I'm gonna throw it early since I know you get out your break slow. I'm gonna throw it late since I know you be, I can't hold it. quarterback 3.5. Everybody wasn't mobile, but they was mobile enough to miss that first pursuit and step up and still get that bitch off. But the way the game is played today, niggas is coming from all angles. Zone blitz, and Pittsburgh been showed you that. Pittsburgh been running that shit, man. Like what I'm just saying, every ever done seen all the defenses. Now they coming with speed. They're not big, but they just fast. They just fast as a motherfucker. That's why if you get back to pounding that bitch, man, it's gonna be murder.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Cowboys went away from that. Went away from pounding the football because I remember.
The offensive line was banged up. And I ain't using that as no excuse. Nigga, next man up. But they got some playing. They got some game. They got playing time and they got experience. So we drafted your boy from Tulsa, which I think that was a fucking reach because they had better offensive linemen than that. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like about Jerry Jones. Then talking about he was in the
He's
top.
gonna cost y'all a lot of games. He gonna cost y'all a lot of games because
He already cost us a lot of games since 1996. What we won since then? 1996. What we
I'm
won?
just saying, like
95, 96.
that guy
We
right
ain't
there
won
gonna
that.
get that guy right there gonna get gonna if he starts he gonna get a lot of
I
penalties because
can't wait till he retire. Give
I
it to
seen
yourself.
some
Go
I
ahead, Lou.
seen some of those I seen some of those Tulsa games. He always gets penalized for holding.
Yeah, man. Like, what is Jerry watch? I'm like, man, Jerry's the lost. He got amnesia now.
And you had that guy from Florida State right there. And you chose a offensive lineman for a defensive end because y'all just got done losing y'all defensive end to Denver.
Man, this Jerry Jones make me sick, dog. I ain't lying. I can't wait till that nigga get a team to Stephen Jones. See when Stephen Jones start adding, we start getting back out of the swag drafting. Cause that'd be more of a Stephen Jones thing with the since we've been drafting like. And I ain't gonna lie, we held on too long to Tyrone Crawford. We held on too long, and we didn't get the best out of a lot of people because they wasn't playing. And all the injuries that we had by us not stopping the run, that's where they should have been getting that playing time at. But they wasn't giving those young dudes that playing time. It was sad, bro. This whole era
This
just
draft
sad to
this
watch.
year, this year was a defensive draft. Next year, that's when you're gonna get your offensive players because they got some great linemen coming out next year. But
I'm
this
glad
year,
Tyron went home though. Tyron went home. You seen that?
no, I didn't see that. And like I was kind of questioning some of the guys my 49ers was getting, man. Like our first round pick was a defensive. I know our first pick was a outside linebacker. I'm like, what? We need corners. We need safeties, and you get an outside linebacker first.
Hey, then y'all get that safety from Florida, that dude Elam. You talking about you talking about San Francisco?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Baltimore? Because I know you like Baltimore too.
No, I'm a 49er fan first. It
All right,
just
I got you. That's why I thought you was talking about 49. So who would you? So you ain't want the linebacker? Where the linebacker come from, Lou?
um if I remember right, I think he came from South Carolina. But the like we got like four good linebackers already. The problem is we need corner and safety help because we got burnt every single time down the field. And
This one I'm gonna fault y'all that. Hold on, I gotta take this call right quick. Hold on.
all right, what's up, True? Y'all didn't hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and y'all want to come up, the link's in the bio.
Yeah, Lou. Lou.
What's up? What's up, James? Man, like I, my head's hurting, man. I was frustrated when with the pitch the 49ers made this.
Man, look at the picks the Cowboys made. Who they banking on the picks that they did last year, and niggas that got hurt. So I guess they say fuck this year. But I was asking you, you don't like the linebacker?
We don't need no outside linebacker right now, but you
Boy, the
got
way people have been getting hurt, yeah, you do. Cause they could be a good pass rush asset. You know, the better the pass rush, your back end don't have to be that strong. They just got to look for the ball and be in position to be ready to catch it. I see a lot of these cornerbacks, they beat themselves, bro. It don't be the receivers all the time, just busting them up. What's up, 2-2? Them dudes don't never look for the ball. Uh, we got about 30 minutes. I have to bring my son to get his haircut right quick. I
yeah,
forgot Mother's Day was Sunday, bro. I don't be keeping up with nothing, boy. Nigga be working hard like a motherfucker. Now, wow, not working hard, but always at work. I don't be keeping up with the days. I just get up and go. But I don't be knowing.
yeah. We got Kentucky Derby tomorrow, man. Shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see if Miami gonna pull this bitch out. Because they should. Yeah, Jordan, like I said, they're not deep enough to hang with Miami. And I ain't saying Miami gonna be on all every game, but we got so many options. We only need one nigga on. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't like we just relying on him to be on. That's where they fucking over. Like that's where they really disrespecting us. We don't need Tyler Hero to be on because Max will hit your ass. We don't need him to be on because Tyler hit your ass. If both of them not on, we got Victor Newman. If he not on, we got Duncan Robinson still in the cut. You see what I'm saying? We got buku option that can whap your ass with that fucking Draco. Boy, don't play no games. And I told you, Pat Corleone ain't to be disrespected. You give a fuck about no Batman coming back tonight?
You know what, man? If they ran the offense more around Maxey, probably Philly you have a chance to win the game. But
I agree.
James Harden is killing them right now. He like and Maxey, he getting sick and tired of James Harden too. If you seen that on Philly bench, they don't like playing with him.
Well, I seen that. The nigga did a video. Nigga did a video about that. They said James Harden tried to sit by that boy. He got up and moved. Like, see, remember they were talking that shit about Miami. Oh, they ain't going nowhere now. They about to fight each other. Spoke all in Jimmy's face. They had them won't fight Jimmy. We went on a 5-game winning streak, and we lost the last game because we set everybody. We already had number one locked up when we beat Boston. When we beat Boston, it was over. We gonna beat them too. Watch. Boston ain't got no bench for
I
us
just
neither.
want to see Milwaukee and Miami in the Eastern Conference
Hey,
Finals, man.
you know what I call that? The trilogy. We beat them in the bubble. They beat us last year. Now it's the third time. Joe Frazier, Ali, Dante Wilder, Fury. Ain't nobody, I don't know who is who, but we about to find out. Believe that.
I just like and plus for the finals, I would not be surprised if Memphis make to the NBA Finals.
I think that Dylan Brooks gonna hurt them because they need that defense out there. Even though they won, because John Moran had to go off, and then he got to do that every game because Golden State don't have no big man anyway. So why you keep short-changing yourself playing that old pussyfooting around? Go up in there and manhandle them niggas. Get some of them niggas in foul trouble. Get them out of rhythm, and you keep the heat on them. Y'all younger than them. Y'all can run them. You got Baines over there shooting a three at a high pace. You know, just get them some open looks by you keep driving. When you settle for threes, everybody gets stagnant. When you settle for them stupid ass jumpers like you jump man or something. I don't know. John Moran just gotta be a baby honest. Everything is inside that paint. Get to that foul line. Collapse the defense, kick it to your wide open shooters. That's y'all game.
I told people, hey, Boston gonna try the hacker shot. They gonna foul Giannis and send him to the foul line. He just gotta make the free throws, man.
But listen to this. I got Giannis now winning in 7. But I'm not saying Boston don't have no chance though. Cause they younger. They faster too, and they play D. Dog, they number one for a reason. Them dudes ain't no slouch. They got two hitters. Giannis got one, and some possibles. Them dudes got two king, a king or ace,
I
ace or
but the
joker.
part of me,
Period.
the part
You
of me,
just gotta
a
pray they
part of me
all.
feel like a part of me feel like Boston won that game too, because when they came out, got that 15 the free lead after that first time out, I said,
Yeah.
shit, ain't no way Walker can come back. Because Boston hit you with that whammer that one good time, and all those three pointers and jumpers started knocking down
But
that
no,
ball
this where
game.
they from Boston at though. They knocking Boston because let me tell you what Boston gonna do. See, everybody think Boston gonna come out and jack up all them threes again. No, 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 no. They ain't gonna do that. Look what they gonna do. They gonna pump fake that bitch, get in that free throw area, and they gonna be jumping up, shooting that bitch. How many people they can do that at a consistent pace? They got two. They got two all stars caliber players that can do that. Now, granted, I told y'all they wasn't gonna shoot like that, like they did in game one. If them dudes go 15, if them dudes go 15 for 30 for 32 instead of 10 for 32 and they combine for 30 points, them dudes would have won that first game because they locked Giannis up that first game. They made him a facilitator, but the other team was hitting their shots. Now, how many games you think they're going to hit their shots? Because game two, they wasn't hitting them, and Boston was. That's how that shit go. Now it's going to be straight defense. Who wanted more on that defensive end? Who going to make it harder for who? And dog, I'm telling you, this ain't gonna be no cakewalk. And I'm glad Boston got them bitches because they gonna wear them down if they do get past. Well, Boston gonna wear Giannis down. And look, we gonna feast on them bitches. Johnson found a vacation, Lou. I'm telling you, I called it first.
Well, we're gonna find out this in a week.
I don't care who we play. I know. I just don't want no break. I want everybody to keep playing and go to the next round. I don't want us to be sitting there no 3-4 games, wait for them to keep scratching and clawing. Finish them niggas so we can keep playing.
And plus, I don't want no injury excuse either.
See, I told y'all, Victor Newman, man. They talking about Victor Oladipo and Jimmy can't play together. Man, that what the media want y'all to think. That was bullshit. I seen that shit. They was out there the first game when they put him out there. Him and Jimmy was playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Depot 19 points. He hit over 15 like two of those games. That's why that bitch only went five. Now that's what I'm talking about. Victor Oladipo used to be a number one. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't playing so long. This nigga fresh as old geezer. This nigga ain't playing about 2 years. But we could put him out there on that second team and it's murder. See, they don't know. They didn't see they ain't got nobody on the second team that can match us. But you gonna put James Harden bitch ass out there? No way. Who you gonna put out there on Milwaukee? Connaughton? Boy, Victor Oladipo gonna murder him.
I wonder what who the other white boy play with Milwaukee? What's the name?
Oh, you talking about Grayson Allen?
Yeah, I wonder
Hmm.
if they're gonna ask him, hey, can you go out there and play dirty to help us out?
Where you going? Hold on, Lou, right quick. Yeah, Lou. You think Luka could get a game of Golden State?
Mm. You talking about Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean the Phoenix, my bad.
I think they can win. I think they can win a game in Dallas. That's it. But after that, nah. I think it's gonna be over in 5 games.
Gonna
Like,
say 5 games.
like
After
they're
seeing what
playing.
I
I
saw
would
last
not be
game,
surprised if they end up winning tonight because they are
don't
playing at home.
know what I'm saying is after what I saw last Last series between them, with them doing it without Luca, dog, them dudes got firepower. And Luca almost messed it up when he did come back that first game, remember? So what I'm saying is, Luca just gotta use them niggas, man. Use the teammates. That's what they out there for. Luca be going 1-on-1. He don't like the first half, the first series. He was getting people involved. He was breaking the defense down because he ain't want feel like he was breaking their rhythm. Continue to do it. Continue to play like that. Now it's like he's trying to get his points and forgetting about everybody else. Which if you let them dudes get off first, now you can go up in there and get you whenever you want because now they got to pay more attention to them. Now you sneaking up back doors,
Yeah,
getting in the
you should
paint
let
when you
okay.
want, getting easy buckets, getting to the line. Bro, Luke will be tripping. I don't know what to say about this dude,
Yeah,
bro.
you should let Jalen Bronson handle the ball tonight. Just play off ball. Let Jalen Bronson run the show.
Yeah.
Like people been trying to say Luka need to play off ball. It was you have a good opportunity to do it tonight. You have what you can't make shots without the basketball. Anybody can play off ball and make shots.
Man, Luke going out like a sucker, I tell you that. I don't know what's wrong with Luca. Luca be stripping me out too. But
I'm just saying.
I like his game when he because he a big dude and he could get with anywhere on the court that he want. But then the trip part about it, he don't like he just be clicked out like sometimes, and that's not good because the defense have been a collapse, and he'll still try to get a foul or force the shot. Like, come on, man! Like, swing that bitch again. Get that extra pass on. Them niggas don't know how to do that shit.
I told people this. Phoenix inside game is doing dominate Dallas inside game.
See, that's where they got the advantage at though, Lou. But at the end of the day, that's got advantage of their own. They just not using it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I seen what they can do. If you can do that, that wasn't no coincidence. And I like the way Luca, like I said, when Luca came back that third of the full game, whatever game that was, man, that dude played just how he was supposed to play. The fifth game, he played just how he was supposed to play. That's why Bronson averaged 28 points. What you think you don't need them same 28 points? You playing a high power team, the number one seed, championship caliber team who just went to the championship last year. So this big right here. This ain't no time to play no fucking hero ball. You gotta get that man. Luca tripping. And I be wanting to use them boys more than ever anyway, because like I say, it come a time, bro, where you ain't gonna be able to do it by yourself anyway. So you better just go ahead on and use your teammates, and that's a wrap. Them dudes gonna help you out.
Like it's your first time making it out the first round of the playoffs. You're in the second round. Like it's your opportunity to make some noise. But if you end up getting swept by the Phoenix Suns
Yeah.
and they still keep praising your ass, you ain't going to. You starting to go down that same road that James Harden went down when you playing in Houston.
Another thing about Luca, he finally got out the first round. So you gotta take steps. Some people don't get out the first round that fast. It took John 3 years to get out the first round. You see what I'm saying? Just like it took Luca. So at the end of the day, and we know Luca ain't Jordan, but I'm just saying, right? It's certain things you just gotta pay attention to. And he gotta be in that film room saying that shit too. Attention to details. You dig what I'm saying? If you're not in that film room looking at how we won this game, then you come out there and you say, "Fuck it, we ain't gonna play like that no more," because they gonna be looking for it. Wait till they adjust to it. Then let them adjust to it. Then you switch it to Plan B or Plan C or however far you want to go. But until they adjust and they can be able to stop it, man, I'm gonna milk the shit out this shit.
Yeah, Dallas got to play better defense too.
Our defense always was like the main thing first. But Dallas, they, in this era, Nobody don't play no defense like talking about it. You probably got like 4 or 5 teams. I'm talking about the people that you expecting to win. Like Phoenix a good defensive team. Milwaukee, Miami, Golden State where they want to be. Memphis, that's all high pop. Boston. I think I said Milwaukee, but that's all high power caliber. All the rest of them niggas don't play the team. Dog, you got 30 teams in the league, and not just on the name 8 or 10 teams that really play defense. Everything else is just pure offense. Run a gun, shoot a three. Run a gun, shoot a three. Boy, that shit ain't gonna work.
Right now, I think the East got the best defense right now. The West is just running gun right now.
Yeah, the East always plays defense. You dig what I'm saying? That's what the East do. But they just ain't never had the firepower that the West always had. The Kobe Bryants, the Dirk Nowinskis. The fundamental sound team. The West had all the big names, niggas that'll light your ass up. But the East was more of a team thing. Boston, Indiana, Miami, before they even got the super team. All them dudes is like team oriented. Them dudes wasn't relying on no nigga to take them home. Everybody was playing their role. Shit, we on, we on, we off, we off. We get them next game. Can't win them all. I ain't never seen niggas go 82 and no. Let me know when they do though, cause that shit hard to do. They could be talking like a nigga supposed to go 82 and no and shit. I'm like, man. But I love cooking niggas though. Cause if you say these niggas that, I watched a lot of basketball, Lou, and I'm quite sure you did too. Cause you my age too. I think you're a little bit older than me, but look, you seen greatness. You seen niggas can get over the hump, and finally they made it.
Yeah. I like when my Bulls finally got with the hump against the Detroit Pistons, it was like one of the best days of my life
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't deny that.
because we waited and when we swept those motherfuckers, boy, I was like, ah shit.
Oh no, man, Rose, tell him, come on. Uh, yeah, Lou, it was nice chopping it up with you, though, bro. I gotta bring my son to this barber right quick. Get him out the
All
way
right,
for
James.
Mother's Day so they could go do something with their mama. So it was nice chopping it up. We're gonna kick it again. I got
All
you
right,
on lock
James.
on that subscribe and notification. That's how I know you was on. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody on. Show just got off and I had just got home from work. So I was like, man, I'm about to jump on this bitch for Lou. Thank you for having me on your channel, dog. You gonna grow your shit. We gonna grow that bitch together. Believe that. But y'all know how you coming. We on to spit that real over here, baby. Thank you once again, Lou.
All right, James. That was Nola Boy Sports. James came in, chopped it up with me. What's good, Think Tank? What's good, Cuz? No, they talking about trading Kyrie Irving for Anthony Davis. That's what they up there talking about right there. Like, and me and James talking about that. Like, I don't think Kyrie want to play with LeBron, and plus, if he does play with LeBron and they lose, they're gonna blame everything on Kyrie Irving. So I don't know what I don't know why they was trying to top that up on ESPN today, man. It just That's just ridiculous to me. Kyrie Irving, LA Lakers. But I'm about to shut this down, man. Like I gotta try to get this work done so I can get home, and probably get some sleep. So I want to thank Nola, James, Nola Boy Sports and News coming in, True the King TV, Think Tank, Anthony Sona. That's my cousin, y'all. He got some things going on his channel too. The Griff League, Griff League. They probably got something going on this every week. Um, Other than that, I want to thank everybody for support so far, and everybody who's been coming in, hanging with me, talking it up, up everything. Once again, RIP to Kevin Samuels. It, a great a worst loss ever, man. Prayer to his family and his friends. He's probably. I hope he's in a better place right now. RIP to Kevin Samuels. Other than that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll holler at y'all later. And peace. Peace.